bringing the doctors into the danger zone. In Waukesha today, officials were teaching tactical emergency medical services to both police and medics. Fox 6's Mike Lowe is live in the newsroom with the story.
Yeah, good evening, Bev. The idea behind all of this is to make sure first responders to violent scenes like mass shootings can help save the lives of victims, not just stop the shooters.
Squad 9 on 2.
This is tactical training.
Try to hold direct pressure on it. Can you tell me where you're at? We got a team that's about ready to enter.
But it's not just for law enforcement officers. It's also designed to prepare emergency medical responders for dangerous conditions.
Usually the fire department doesn't have any type of tactical or tactical training to go into dangerous situations.
This drill at Waukesha County Technical College is the only program of its kind in southeastern Wisconsin.
Got some shots fired.
More than 20 EMTs and law enforcement officials participated. The training exercise simulated an active shooter scenario in which a gunman has fired inside an apartment building. One officer was called to the scene and shot.
Officer down. Officer down.
There are more victims, and these emergency responders have two goals: stop the shooter and save the victims.
Second floor, where we have 5 patients in custody.
But getting medics inside of a gun battle is tough. So this drill is teaching the medics how to use force and also teaching the police how to do basic medical procedures.
We're bringing those lessons back to local law enforcement so that they can, we can apply that training using things like tourniquets, putting needles in the chest, stuff that we can prolong the patient's life until we can get them out to definitive care.
These are ideas that have been tested on the battlefields of Iraq and Afghanistan.
A lot of what we do for casualties has come from the military. Being as though I've been in the service, a lot of the stuff that I've seen has transitioned over to EMS.
With no idea how dangerous the situation is or could become,
Explosion in the stairwell.
the medics and the officers learn to move as one unit.
We have multiple patients. We got teams coming in. They'll be helping you shortly.
So they can rescue people while under fire.
We all learned today that we have a lot to learn from the military.
And fire departments, EMTs, and police from across Wisconsin and Illinois participated, and the program does have a long waiting list. Reporting live tonight in the newsroom, Mike Lowe, Fox 6 News.
I'm sure that list is long because this is a program that really is needed. It's vital.
Absolutely, and most, as we mentioned, most emergency responders in terms of the medical side don't have the training to use force in a situation, but to get them into a situation where the victims are when an active shooter is still there is critically important because the seconds really count at that point. And on the flip side of that, if the police know how to do some basic medical procedures, it could go a long way to saving lives.
Absolutely, makes perfect sense. All right, Mike, thank you. Well, the